Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Chelsea, and welcome to Always Wolves Fans TV. Welcome back to your next watch along in our long watch along list so far. Today, we are playing Nottingham Forest away at the City Ground. Over the last few years, Wolves against Nottingham Forest has been a really good game for Wolves overall. Looking at the stats and facts, Wolves have 7 games to go until the end of the Premier League season and for the whole season in total. And Wolves have had a positive result against Nottingham Forest, being unbeaten in their last 5 away games away at Nottingham Forest. And Nottingham Forest have not won a game against Wolves in the last 10, bar from one. So overall today, this is a great opportunity for Wolves to have a team that they can win against. Obviously showing as much respect to Nottingham Forest as possible, but today it's been a while since we've had a win, so hopefully today is the day that we have that win once again. Thank you to everybody who is watching. Hello, Daniel. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Hello, Carl. Welcome to the watch along again. Thank you for always being on. Sarah, same to you. Hello. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Before we have a look at the lineup today, guys, I just have a short video from Dave live from the Nottingham Forest game. So let's have a listen together.
Oh, hey, I'm in the stadium, Chelsea. Enjoy the watch along, don't shout out. Literally this close to the pitch. Come on. Hope we get the win for you, Chelsea.
Thank you very much, Dave. I can see Dave's really, really excited, and so am I. I really feel today is an opportunity for Wolves to get back to winning ways. Fingers crossed, a minimum a draw, but come on, we need a win on this watch along. Thank you to all 37 of you who are watching so far. It's fantastic to have you with us, and please like the video so we know you're enjoying it, and I'm really happy that you're joining us today. In the comment section, please let me know where you are watching from, where it's country, city. I'd love to know, and I'll come and check the comment section in a moment. Right, guys, so let's start with the most important part. Let's have a look at our lineup today. So for Wolves, we've got Cunha up top playing in that 3 with Pablo Sarabia and Tommy Doyle playing a much more forward role. Then we have Nelson Semedo and Matt Doherty. In the middle of the field, we've got Mario Lemina and Joe Gomez. In defence, we have Santiago Bueno, Max Kilman and Toti Gomez. And in goal, of course, it's Jose Sarr. Now, I have to say, I'm really excited to see Matheus Cunha starting the game. I do think when you come back from injury, there's always a question of, do you start your players that were once injured, or do you bring them on and later on into the game? In my opinion, I prefer them to start the game because they will be able to start the game with the tempo that they understand. Whereas if they're coming onto the game, they have to get back into that rhythm quite quickly. So it's fantastic to see Cunha today, and I really hope that he has a fantastic game. And even more excitingly, we have Wang Hee-chan back in the starting for Wolves today in the lineup for our subs, which is absolutely fantastic. Obviously, Wang Hee-chan has been out now for quite a while, so we can't be expecting him to start the game straight away. But it's absolutely fantastic to have this man back. And hopefully today we don't have to rely on him to score that winning goal. But I know for all of us, he's someone we have really missed. Now, obviously today we are missing 3 of our key players. Bellegarde is still out. Pedro Neto is still out. And sadly, despite his fantastic contribution to Wolves, especially during his injuries, Nervy was doubtful today and is still out. Okay, everyone. First of all, thank you to everyone who's putting their comments in today. I'm just going to go to the comment section now, so let's have a look. We've got Sarah saying, watching from Bedfordshire. Thank you so much. We have Peter saying, hello, Chelsea, I'm from London. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much. Trudy saying, hi all, let's get a win for Chelsea today. Thank you. I do think a lot of people are feeling sorry for me because of the watch-alongs not getting the win. But honestly, I am enjoying every single one of them. And hopefully today we get that draw or that much-needed win. Daniel saying, happy with Cunha back, but not sure about Doherty on the left. I think we'll see what happens today. I'm really interested in Tommy Doyle playing that more forward role. In the first half, in the last game, I think he did quite well. So let's see how that goes today. Thank you again to everyone else joining the comment section. So many of you are. Mobile Gamer saying hello from Barcelona. Thank you for joining us. It's fantastic to see you. Daniel saying hello from Willenhall. Good to see you. And Chaotic Rage saying 4th time lucky for me today. Hopefully we can get the win. Yes, absolutely. Fingers crossed that we can. Now, obviously, as I've just said, Wolves have got 7 games left of the season. I think at the start of this season, a lot of us were a bit more apprehensive of where we were going to finish. But despite those injuries coming at the worst time for us, I think Wolves can be really proud of how they have kind of articulated themselves this season. And Gary O'Neill can be really proud of how he's used this squad so well. It's a very small squad. And if we didn't have the injuries that we did in that one part of the pitch in the forward line, maybe some of our games could have gone differently. But I think as all Wolves fans, we're really proud of our team this year, and hopefully we can have a fantastic end to the season. Thank you to every single one of you who are joining in the comment section. If you haven't already, please smash that like button. And if you haven't told me where you're watching from, please let me know, because I absolutely love to hear it. Our players are just about to come out. So before we start, just a reminder, guys, please don't shout out the goal on the watch-along, especially last week when we had the VAR incident. I'm just going to call it incident and walk away. It was really hard to kind of manage and understand if the goal was given a goal. So thank you for those who are updating me on what the VAR check was going on. I really appreciated it. But if there's a goal, please hand back and then we'll watch the game together. Thank you so much. Also, just a reminder for you, thank you again to everyone who's already following Always Wolves Fan TV. It's a fantastic Wolves channel, the biggest Wolves fans channel by Dazzling Dave. As you can see on there, you've got the match previews for every game. You have one-to-one conversations with other fans clubs. You have watch-alongs with me, and you have the extra time. So if you enjoy the watch-along today, please go over to Always Wolves Fan TV. And if you like the look of it, I would really appreciate if you consider subscribing and just banging that notification bell if you are interested. And thank you so much. Right, everyone, our team is about to kick off in the next 3 minutes. Trudy saying, well said, Chels. Thank you so much. Lovely to see you. Rick says, hello, everyone. Fingers crossed for the win today. Absolutely. Hopefully it's our time. Carl saying, cloudy in Worcestershire today. Everyone being really positive, saying, come on, your Wolves, which is fantastic. Right, everyone. During the game today, I will be keeping you updated with kind of the statistics of the game and how the game is going. But also, I'm going to keep you updated on the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Surprisingly, today, Newcastle won 4-0 at home to Spurs. Now, I know Newcastle are a good team, but I was astonished seeing that score before the game today. The other 3 o'clock kickoffs today are Brentford versus Sheffield United. We have Burnley versus Brighton, City versus Luton, that's Man City, Nottingham Forest versus Wolves, and then this afternoon, we've got Bournemouth versus Manchester United, and let's see how those turn out. Thank you so much to everyone who's posting in the comment section. And Danny saying, love to see you on live match. So brilliant. Thank you so much for that positivity. I really appreciate it. And we are just waiting. So please let me know in the comment section, what is your score prediction today? Do you think Wolves are going to get their first win in a while? Do you think we're going to get a draw? Please let me know. What is your score prediction? Pull it down in the comment section, please. I'd love to hear it. Thank you so much. Right, just going to come back to the lineup just before we kick off. I am really excited about seeing Cunha starting, and I'm really excited to seeing Tommy Doyle in that position. Last game, we had the interesting decision of when Cunha was coming on, who do we take off? And we're having a discussion of should it be Lamina, Joe Gomez or Tommy Doyle? Sadly, Aït-Nouri did go off with a little injury, which impacted that. But hopefully today, we can see a really good performance by our players against Nottingham Forest. Thank you to everyone who's putting in their lineups today. Let's have a look what you're saying. A lot of people are going for a similar one today. Carl believes we're going to get a 2-1 today. Wolfshed says 2-1 win for Wolves. A couple of people saying a draw, 1-1. Rick says 1-1 as well. Daniel saying going with Magic Mike with a 2-0 win for Wolves. Fingers crossed. And today, looking at both teams, I do think in the end, I do think Wolves are due a win. I know it's not the nice thing to say, but I feel like we are due one, or we are at least due a really positive result. So today I'm going to go for a 2-1 because we haven't had the best form in keeping clean sheets, especially away from home now. So I'm going to hope for a 2-1 today. Right, everyone. Wolves are just about to kick off. The players are just taking a knee. Let's go. And Pete saying not optimistic. Forest will start in the race, and RAN misses a huge blow. Let's see what's going to happen. Right, guys, we have just kicked off. Wolves versus Nottingham Forest. We're 10 seconds in. Fingers crossed. Come on, let's get that first win today. Daniel saying today we get a clean sheet. Fingers crossed. I love a clean sheet. I really hope it wins. Wolfshed saying we are 100% due a win. Absolutely. Let's see if this happens today. Nottingham Forest are with the ball currently, about to take a throw in. Keep an eye on the goalkeepers today. Let's see if their view's blocked. Away by Wolves. Nottingham Forest getting that loose ball. Well done. Wolves taking it with Semedo. Sarabia pushing forward. Lamina with the ball now. Man United fans saying Wolves win today, 1-2. I really hope so today, guys. A lot of you saying a 2-1 win, so hopefully it is today. Rich is really positive, saying a 3-1 Wolves win today, so let's see what happens. Gomez. Doherty. Rich is saying he thinks Cunha's going to get 2. Come on, I'd love to see that. My dream would be Cunha scores in the first half, Wan Ki-chan comes on and scores the second for a 2-1, hopefully. That's a throw-in for Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest with the ball now. Thank you to all 43 of you who are watching. It's fantastic to have you with us. Please make sure you're smashing that like button. It's always appreciated. We are 2 minutes in. Nottingham Forest with the ball. Morgan Gibbs-White. Nottingham Forest passing around their defence at the moment. Neco Williams with the ball. Back to the defence. Daniel saying he'd love to see Lamina's younger brother have a chance. From what I've heard, especially listening to Extra Time, a lot of people have been saying that Lamina's younger brother is most likely just coming in to kind of get used to living in England for this season, and then start playing a bit more games for the first team next September. Obviously, due to our injuries, we had to bring some of the youth into our subs bench. But I agree with you. I think if you're bringing them into the subs bench, they deserve a chance, and I would really have liked to see the young Lamina play. Chaotic Range saying a 1-0 win, get the winner from an offside in the 94th minute. I can't take that stress again. I don't think Dave can either. Nottingham Forest currently with the ball. Ryan Yates. T. Williams. Crossing. Wood going for it. Good defending by Lamina there. Well done. And the offside flags come up for Nottingham Forest. Goal kick for Wolves. I'll be watching these offsides like a hawk today. I want to make sure that the VAR, people working VAR, are going to maintain their subjectivity as they did last week. Let's have a look. Daniel repeating that. No stress today from VAR, I hope. Fingers crossed. You can't always guarantee. VAR always makes it exciting, doesn't it? Right, everyone. We are 5 minutes in. Barry from Cornwall, welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. I always like seeing you. Thank you so much for joining us. Wolves with the ball. To Joe Gomez. Lamina, we're in the middle of the pitch. Joe Gomez. Gomez passing it to Doyle. Lovely pass by Doyle to Semedo. Cunha. Cunha was looking for the run for the Sarabia there, but Nottingham Forest defend it and get it away. Carl, thank you for that. He said he went to go and watch Noah Lamina on Monday against Sunderland. He looks good, but needs some more fitness time. Absolutely, I think he needs some time to get used to the English game. So hopefully we'll be able to see him soon, especially if we've got 7 games left and we're in a confident spot. There's no reason why we can't bring them on in the second half. But I think at the moment, our winning rate is so up and down at the moment because of our injuries. So I do think we need to get back to winning ways before we bring on too much of the youth. We are 5 minutes in now, everybody. Quite even so far. Nottingham Forest with the ball. Morgan Gibbs White pushing forward for Nottingham Forest. Swinging it out to Williams. Wolves at the moment seem to be backing off a little bit. They could really be closing down a little bit harder there. Gibbs White. Williams passing it in. Dill gets a touch and then it goes out for a goal kick. Nottingham Forest have started off quite well here, as we would expect at home. Wolves just need to weather that storm and hopefully we can get a bit more control of that game. Thank you to all 6 of you who are watching today. If you're enjoying the watch along, please smash that like button. We really appreciate it and thank you for joining us. If you have any questions about the team, please put them in the chat, especially if you do send a super chat, you'll be guaranteed to have a shout out. And if you're not following currently, if you go to Always Wolves Fan TV, you need to be a subscriber to comment on the watch along. So if you want to take part with us, please do that and then you can join us in the commentary. Forest with the ball in defence, going back to their goalkeeper. Currently, Man City have just gone 1-0 up in the first 4 minutes of the game. Williams in. Good defending by Kilman. King Mo, come on your walls. Absolutely. Really positive from Forest so far. Shot by Ryan Yates. Wolves win the ball back with Sarabia. Then to Doyle. Semedo. Tommy Doyle with the ball now. At the moment, originally the lineup showed Tommy Doyle a bit more forward and Gomez playing more in that pivot. But it seems like they've switched roles. It's more Tommy Doyle and Lamina in the midfield and Joe Gomez pushing forward. It looks like a bit of a shift today in tactics. So let's see if that works. I do think having Joe Gomez more up front is useful. And we could have Tommy Doyle trying to pick out those passes. So let's see if it works today. Wolves with the ball. Back to Joe Gomez. To Doherty. Brian, hello, welcome to the watch along. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us today. Sarabia. Passing out to Doherty. To Gomez. Toty. Max Kilman. Back to Sarr. Santiago Bueno to Tommy Doyle. Passes it to Lamina. Lamina's pushing forward now. Lamina cross to Doherty on the other side. Totti in support with the ball. Back to Lamina. I really hope so. I'm not saying back to. I felt like I was saying that a lot last week. So hopefully we can push a bit more forward. Semedo. We are 9 minutes in. Back to Bueno. Doyle. Cunha. Semedo. Cross towards Cunha. Couldn't find him. Badal wins the loose ball to Doherty. Doherty's going to cross it in. No, changed his mind. Passed it to Semedo. Semedo, have a shot. Hey. Sarabia's open. If that had gone in, Tommy Doyle, fair play, but Sarabia was open then and could have passed, crossed the ball in along the 6-yard box and maybe found Cunha. So maybe not the best choice, but I said last week, I'm not going to begrudge anyone to try and have a shot outside a goal. It might have dropped in. So fair enough, Tommy. Thank you to everyone watching also. Brian, also Atletico Madrid, welcome. Barry from Cornwall, we don't want no going back. Absolutely. We are 10 minutes in. So far, I would say Nottingham Forest have been edging it with their chances. In the last 3 to 4 minutes, Wolves have started to grow more into the game. They have a lot more possession at the moment, and that is shown by the statistics. It's quite evenly matched, 51 to 49 in favour of Forest. Shots on target, Forest have 2 compared to our 1, and shots off target are both 1. So currently, we're quite evenly matched. Hopefully, Wolves can build and find that goal. Again, thank you to everyone who's watching and joining us today. Wolves with the ball in defence. Santiago Bueno. Wolves players trying to signal where they want it to Semedo. Doyle. Doyle, don't go back forward. Lamina. Doyle seems to be kind of indecisive in some of his decisions at the moment. I'd like to see Tommy Doyle just trying to find that pass forward. The last 5 touches has gone backwards. So I think hopefully he will start looking more positively. Doherty. Nottingham Forest are really pushing Wolves at the moment. The defence, they're really closing down, making it hard for us to come out. Offside for Semedo. Definitely was offside. Trudy, I hear you. It would be lovely to score first. It absolutely would. I would love to be able to get a 2-0 half-time. Imagine that, 2-0. I doubt it, but fingers crossed. Nottingham Forest with the ball. We are 12 minutes in. Nottingham Forest with the ball. Hudson-Odoi. Yates with a shot directly at Sarr. Just getting the Premier League table up, guys. Just trying to keep updated on where we are. Doyle with the ball, passes it to Cunha. Back to defence. We are 13 minutes in. It's currently Nottingham Forest 0, Wolves 0. Brian says, can Wolves reach Europa League group stage? Currently, Wolves are 11th, and I believe if the top 4 go into the Champions League, I think we need to get, just correct me, I think we need to get 7th, is it 7th or 8th to get Europa Conference? Can you just tell me in the group chat just to correct me if I'm wrong? I believe you need to be 7th and 8th. At the moment, looking at the points, we've got 43 points at the moment with the draw, but we are still 11th. So if we win all the rest of our games, we could creep back in, but Chelsea still have 2 games in hand and they're 9th. Brighton have played 32 and they're above us with goal difference and points, and so are West Ham. So it is tricky, but it's still possible. Montana, thank you so much. I thought it was 7. Thank you so much. Nottingham Forest with the ball. Good clearance by Lamina there. Fantastic. Well done. The Nottingham Forest fans are really shouting, pushing their team forward. I think Wolves just need to kind of get through this atmosphere. A goal would really, not shut them up, but calm them down a little bit. Daniel saying Chelsea, I'll be happy with 8th. Look, at the start of the season, we thought we'd be battling relegation. I think if we can stay in the first half of the table, I'd be delighted. If we could get 9th or even 8th, that would be amazing. So fingers crossed we can do that. Sarabia goes out for a corner for Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest looked like they were going to take it short, but changed their minds. Keep an eye on that goalkeeper. If anyone's on SAR and he can't see, VAR, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you to say that SAR can't see. And if he doesn't, I'm not going to start anything, but us Wolves fans know. Good clearance. Get it away. Hudson-Odoi shot. Goes over the bar. Kind of like his Chelsea days. Oh, that was bad. Hudson-Odoi going over. 16 minutes gone. Barry saying, Barry recalling at the start of the season, we'd settle for 14th place, but at the moment we're doing quite well. Absolutely. I do agree that obviously at the start of the season, our expectations were lower, but when we had that fantastic cup run and we're doing well in the league, we have every right to change where we hope to finish. And sadly for us, those forwards went at the wrong time. Morgan Gibbs-White, get it away, Wolves. White, shot, over. Sar, thank you, Sar. Sar gathers it. It's a bit of a sticky situation there. Door with the ball, but yeah, sorry about that. But I do think, we lost our front line at the worst time for us, sadly, and it kind of hurt us. So hopefully now that our players are slowly coming back, we can get a good result. Thank you. Thank you, Byron, saying, I'm a Liverpool fan. Wolves my second team. Our last game week is Furchek. Will be at Anfield against Wolves, which is interesting to me, but Wolves can reach conference. Thank you. I definitely believe we can achieve that. It's obviously, we've got to win all our games. All you can do is focus on yourself. Chelsea have got 2 games in hand, but I believe they're against Man City and Spurs. I'll have to double check that, but I think it is. So obviously this season, Chelsea haven't been in the best, but they're normally not the best against the smaller teams. The bigger teams, then the players normally wake up a little bit, but I don't see them getting 6 out of 6 points for those. But it'd be amazing, Brian, if it goes right to the end of the season for the league title. I think it's been a really exciting Premier League this season. If you look at the top, Man City are currently with 73 points. Arsenal and Liverpool both on 21, and they haven't played yet. Then if you look for the fight between 4th and all the way to 11th, Wolves are on 43, Spurs are on 60. So it's really close. 18 minutes in, everybody. Cunha with the ball. Semedo taking the shot, gets cleared by Nottingham Forest. At the moment, Wolves haven't had many shots on target, but there's something in me that's not as stressed as maybe I should be. I think having Cunha on the pitch, having Gomez, having Lamina, knowing that Wanky Chan could come on, I think it makes me a little bit more calmer. I still believe we can get a good result today. So Rabia, lovely ball to Doherty. Good defending there by Nottingham Forest. Good play there by the defender. Cunha and Sarabia trying to close down. I do think Wolves need to be faster. They need to be a bit more aggressive closing down to make Nottingham Forest worry. Forest with the ball, back into defence with Murillo. Pass to Rayner. Nottingham Forest currently with the ball, going between midfield and defence mostly so far. Hudson-Odoi with the ball now. Remat. Wood. Good challenge by Gomez there, winning the ball back. Gomez closed down, but really good work there. And Peter, we're really interesting comment here saying 11th to 10th would be good. High would be incredible considering how we started this season. But given how the season has gone, it should be a starting point to raise the expectation. Absolutely. Obviously, at the start of this season, Gary O'Neill didn't have a full pre-season. The Wolves players, it's a small squad, and if all our forwards didn't get injured, we would have had a chance to go through maybe to the semi-finals of the FA Cup, and we were massively in Europe, and it just happened at the worst time. But I do think we need to get another striker, because when Wang Hee-chan went out as our main striker, we had to rely on the youth, and we shouldn't be relying on 18-year-olds to lead our front line. So hopefully, if we're able to buy a striker in the summer, we can kind of push forward. Doherty with the ball now. Cunha to Gomez. Oh, Gomez losing the ball there. Cunha trying to close down. Good defending by Totti there. Well done. Daniel, an interesting comment saying, I only want to sell one big player and build from there. That's a really interesting debate, actually. In the comment section, tell me, who would you be willing to sell to maybe buy 2 more players? Who would you sell? Because obviously we've heard interest from Manchester United for Max Kilman. Neto's already always a hot topic. His injuries could plague him this season, but he's always going to be someone who could be sold. Ain't Nori, I really hope that he doesn't go, but he's a fantastic prospect. I could see maybe Liverpool coming for him. He kind of fits Liverpool profile brilliantly. Daniel saying Neto. For all of them, I have a massive respect for Pedro Neto. When he's on, I find him amazing, but he does and has injuries. So if we're going to let someone go, maybe we'd let someone go who's a bit more injury prone. Also, with Pedro Neto, we could inflate how much he's worth, especially if we're selling him to someone in the top teams, such as a United, City, Liverpool, still Chelsea, maybe Spurs. We might be able to inflate that number. Because for me, Neto, I'm not selling him for less than 70 million. Absolutely not. But if you think that you could possibly get 2 players, a striker, a defender, maybe we could be on our way. Forest with the ball now, 22 minutes in. And it's a throw-in for Wolves. Yeah, Daniel, I agree with you. I do believe Neto is a minimum of £70 million player, and we could repurpose that into the club and maybe get a couple more players. Oh, that's a one that threw me off. Sell Lamina. Does anyone else agree? Sell Lamina? I couldn't let him go. I do think we could get a lot of money for him, but I just find him so important at midfield. I'd hate to see Lamina go. Throw in again for Wolves. Just a quarter way through now for the first half. A lot of people going, no way. Thank you for those taking part in the comment section. Yeah, please let me know if you're going to sell one player, who would it be? Because definitely we need to make the squad bigger, but we're going for FFP. We need to be really careful. So we're going to have to sell maybe one player to buy another 2. So let me know what you think. Also, guys, just a little plug here. If you are enjoying the watch along with me today, please join us and join us. Massive opportunity for Forest then, but they couldn't finish it off. Very close then. Semedo misplaces the ball. Gifting possession to Forest there. But the American couldn't finish it off. Really had an open goal there against Saar. He went the direction of the goalkeeper. It doesn't work. It just wasn't close enough to the corner, and he absolutely missed it there. But anyway, if you're enjoying the watch along with me, please consider giving us a like today on the watch along and checking out our Always Wolves Fans TV on YouTube, TikTok, and X and Facebook. Thank you so much. Right, really good point. Definitely, he is 30 years old, so maybe we could consider youthing up the team. Looking at the team today, the average age is 27. I do think we need some experienced players, but definitely could be an option. Hello, how are you? I hope you're still doing well at history as well. I feel it. Come on. Come on, Wolves. Let's get a lead. Let's go. Doherty with the ball. Back to Toty. Tommy Doyle asking for that ball, but it's not coming. It's a little bit of indecisiveness there, Toty. You've got to decide what you're doing. You can't hang on to the ball. Tommy Doyle. Semedo. Wolves pushing forward. Lovely cross by Semedo. And saved. Not the delivery that we needed. Collected by the goalkeeper then, but keep pushing, Wolves. Keep pushing. Again, guys, thanks so much for not, if there is a goal anywhere, not putting the group chat in this chat here. Obviously, mine might be a bit more behind yours. Oh, terrible mistake there. Shocking decision there by Nottingham Forest. Wolves get the ball in the 6-yard box. Sarabia, I don't know how he missed. Joe Gomez winning the ball back, takes a shot, defended. Sarabia, there's no excuse there. He absolutely should have put that in the net. Fantastic defending by Murillo there, literally heading it out. Sarabia just couldn't hit the target. Definitely should have done better. Not good by Sarabia there. He really should have taken that. But now we have a corner for Wolves. No, changed it, sorry. Goalkeeper. Oh, I'm just so annoyed. How does he not score there? I just don't understand. I know Sarabia took that penalty really well last week, but there's no excuse for that. You know, if the goalkeeper gets it, fair enough, but it wasn't even on target. But come on, we move on, push forward. Everyone's saying, oh my God, Sarabia open net. Should have done better. Absolutely should have done better. We're 28 minutes in now. Nottingham Forest 0, Wolves 0. Somehow, I honestly don't know why we couldn't score that goal then. It was a massive opportunity. Wolves with the ball now. Lamina. Semedo. Semedo brought down by Hudson-Odoi. Definitely a free kick. Thank you again to everyone who's watching with us. Thank you for sticking with us and liking the watch along today. Really appreciated. Trudy, thank you for your comment saying I would sell Neto. Brilliant player, but too injury prone. I completely agree with you. I do think Pedro Neto is a bit injury prone. I know he's young, but if you're going to sell someone, we would do a lot better. Saar. Semedo to Lamina. Challenged by Lamina. A bit of an overreaction by the Forest fans, to be honest. It looks, is he going to give out? The referee's taking his time to decide if it deserves a yellow card. Let's have a look. Lamina is going for the ball there. Let's have a look at his leg. His studs were showing. However, he did win the ball back, but he did bring the player down. So really, yes, I think foul is fair. Yes, he won the ball, but it's how he did it. But he did get a yellow card. Maybe a little bit harsh, but we are 29 minutes in. I'm not going to be arguing with that decision. Brian saying 75 million. Definitely, I think 70, 80 million mark would be good. Ben says, sell Neto before he ends up like Adama. Richard saying, I'd sell Sarr and Neto. Oh, interesting. Another player brought in. Richard, what or which goalkeeper would you bring in for Sarr then to become our new number one? I do think with Sarr, obviously, every player has their drawbacks and their strengths. And I do think Sarr is a good shot stopper, but his distribution of the ball needs to get better. And if he can improve that, then I'd still be really happy to keep Sarr. I think we've got different issues that we need to sort out. I think I could deal with Sarr for another season or two, but I do think we need another striker. But thank you so much for that comment. Really appreciate it. Wolves. Game's just stopped. Goalkeeper taking the ball for Nottingham Forest. We are 31 minutes in. Sarah, things that we might not get much for Neto, given his injury record. We'll take it, obviously. I think he should be back by the end of the season. He's hoping to be able to go to the Cup in the summer. I think if Pedro Neto has a good summer and has a really good Cup run, then obviously his price will go up. But obviously, I'm more than happy to keep Neto. I don't want to just sell him, but I do think of all the players who we could get a lot of money for, Neto is the one. Rich saying, I think I'd bring in the goalkeeper from Valencia. Interesting. I am open. I'm open to anything. If there's a better goalkeeper than Sarr, I'd take him. As long as we're improving, I don't mind. 32 minutes in. Oh, Gomez having a bit of a tussle with Nottingham Forest player there. Doherty with the ball. Tota Gomez. Cunha pushing forward. Totti, just pass the ball to Cunha. Doherty. Back to defence. Sam, hi, hello, you all right? Yes, we do. We're really slow at the moment. Weirdly enough, though, I've said this at the start of the game. I don't feel as nervous because I know we've got some players back. But how we've been playing so far, it's not perfect. It's not brilliant. And I can say that the Nottingham Forest fans are really making a fantastic atmosphere here. They're making it really hard for Wolves. But look, let's have a look at shots on target and shots on goal. How are they doing? So at the moment, we are above in possession. We've got 56% so far. We've had 5 shots to Forest 6. However, we've only had 1 on target. And that doesn't include the Sarabia one when he absolutely missed, which is a real shame. But we really should have had the opportunity there. As long as we don't go in behind, I think we can build on that. I'd love to be able to keep a clean sheet and maybe sneak a 1-0 win. I still think it's possible. So I'm thinking, I think it has a 1-1 draw written all over it. Well, I haven't had a draw or a win on a watch-along yet, so beggars can't be choosers here. I take a draw, but I want to win. Lamina with the ball, passing it to Bueno. Doyle is trying to tell Bueno where to put it there. Well done, Kilman. Trying to push forward. Doherty. Cunha with the ball. Haven't really heard much of him today, but it's good to see him back. Joe, absolutely. It's what we've been doing over the last few games. I keep saying Lamina back to, Doyle back to. So hopefully we can turn this around. Well done, Gomez. Doyle looking forward now. Gomez having an argument with somebody else at the time. Doyle crossing, misses Cunha, goes out for a goal kick, 35 minutes. Rick there saying we need to keep these three players, Nori, Gomez and Cunha, no matter what. Definitely, I think when we lost Cunha, we lost such an important player. I'm so happy that he's back. I really like Gomez. I do think, yes, he can get yellow cards at time. He can be a bit of a hothead, but I do really like him. And I think that when he matures, he'll become a really good player for Wolves, and he already is. Ain't Nori wasn't available because he got a niggle in the last game when he came off for Cunha. Hopefully, it's from what I know from the Kerry O'Neill press conference, it's not a bad injury. So hopefully he'll be back for the next game. 35 minutes in, we are still 0-0 at the City Ground. Both teams at the moment aren't really controlling the game. It's quite bitty, quite a lot of fouls going on. Wolves with the ball now. Passing it to Ryan of Nottingham Forest. Williams taking a shot. Really good defender there by Doherty. Just putting enough pressure on him to make him miss. Let's have a look there at the replay. Yeah, Matt Doherty doing really well just to push the Nottingham Forest player off. He's trying to go for the right-hand corner, but he misses there. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, I believe it was calf injury. So fingers crossed he'll be back. We've got a lot of players injured, so we don't want to make it worse. Definitely. I really love Wangi Chan. I'm really happy that he's back on the subs bench. Of course, I'd like him to start, but even if he can come on for 15, 10 minutes, that'd be fantastic. Be interesting to see how long Gary O'Neill wants to bring him on for. 37 minutes in, Forest with the ball. Gomez, good clearance by Gomez there, but Forest win it back. I'm a bit concerned about Joe Gomez's head here. He's going into a lot of arguments. He's arguing with Nottingham Forest. He's kind of moaning at the referee. Let's have a look at that last challenge. He isn't going to win the ball, so he gives him a slight nudge. I just think he needs to be careful. He really needs to be careful. I do love him. I love his energy. I love that he's trying to get Wolves back with the ball, but he can so easily go into the book. So Gomez, calm down a little bit. Just a little bit. Nottingham Forest now with a free kick. Kilman gets it away. Back into Nottingham Forest possession. Hudson-Odoi crosses it in and goes straight to Sarr. Fingers crossed we can finally get a good draw or a win on the Watchalongs. I'm not blaming myself for these Watchalongs, by the way. I just think I started them at the most terrible time for Wolves. Semedo with the ball now, pushing forward. Semedo passing it to Doherty. Doherty misses it, but Cunha gets it back. Doherty gets it back, and the pull back is not very good. Nottingham Forest win the ball back. Daniel, really good point there, saying sell Neto, Silva, Guedes, and that'll give us enough money for a striker, defender, and a winger. I think, look, we've got a really good team so far. I think there's some players I think we all agree that we don't want to sell, but we need to keep updating and we need to push our team forward. Saar with the ball. Again, guys, please don't put any comment in the section about the score. Cunha. Yes! Come on! I'm scared because of VAR. I'm scared to react. I got so excited last week. I just need a moment to make sure this is actually happening. Fantastic. Cunha back in. Just going to change. So, Cunha coming with the ball. Lovely run by Cunha. Cutting back onto his right-hand side. Lovely strike. Top corner, top right-hand corner. Pure brilliance from Cunha, as always. Pure brilliance. Always love to have him back. Just updating the score for us. So, Forest 0, Wolves 1. Come on. He's back. Yes, he's back. Great goal by Cunha. Lovely shot. Cunha is what we've been missing. The midfield and defence has been mostly unchanged apart from Dawson, but we've had a lack of quality up front. And how many times this season have we looked at Cunha, looked at Chan, looked at Neto to find us a goal? And Cunha again is proven why he's so important for Wolves. He always finds a way to score. Cunha so far hasn't really been in the game. He hasn't really had much opportunity, but that one moment that he had to score, he did. And that's absolutely brilliant. Everyone's celebrating. Come on, come on. Definitely. Quality, what a goal. Absolutely fantastic. Welcome back, Cunha. Jimmy saying this could be my day. It could be Wolves' day. Come on. Nottingham Forest with the ball. Crossing. Williams. Good block by Gomez. Gone out for a corner for Nottingham Forest. Daniel, absolutely. We can't sell Cunha. He's too important. I wouldn't sell him. My life depending on it. Seems like there's been a foul on Semedo. Semedo's on the floor. Looks in a bit of pain there. Let's have a look. He's had an elbow to the rib cage there, so it might be a little bit winded. Hopefully be okay. He's got 3 minutes, possibly 5 with added on time of the first half. Hopefully he'll have enough time to recover for the second half. Nottingham Forest now are taking the corner. Hopefully we've took a bit of the momentum out of Forest. Touch wood. Where's the wood? There you go. Keep an eye on Jose Sarr. If a Nottingham Forest player's in front of him and he can't see, they can't score, remember. Chaotic Rager, I am doing exactly the same thing. I'm trying to spot Dave as well in the crowd. That literally what I was doing when I was quiet then, trying to see if I could find him. Keep an eye. Ref, keep an eye. Come on, Wolves, get it away. Why this corner's taking forever? White and Murillo are right on the goalkeeper. Gomez is trying to keep in between him and Nottingham Forest. All of that, and he doesn't go past the first man. All of that. Going out for another corner. I'm smiling because I'm excited. I feel like we could get this win, but I don't want to get excited all over again. Get it away. Cleared by Wolves. Williams crossing for Forest. Rayner was at the back post, but Doherty was there to clear it. Well done, Doherty. Let's get that second goal. Come on. Jane, absolutely. We can't sit back. We need to get at least 2-0 up. Last week we had that fear. We went 1 goal up, but then West Ham came out fighting and we just couldn't get more control of the game. And Wolves players down at the moment. I believe it's Gomez. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. Right, everyone. We're 45 minutes in. We're just going to see how much time is going to be added onto the first half. In the comment section, please let me know who is your man of the match for the first half for Wolves. Who's your man of the match? I think there's an obvious one we could go for. So let me know and tell me why. It's 4 minutes added onto the first half. Ibex saying, I think we always sit back. We've just been trying to get out of this corner at the moment. Throw in. Yates is there, misses. It's another corner. Nottingham Forest piling on the pressure before the end of the first half. Daniel saying he should have put a bet on, but we don't know. Take it. Put £1 on, he might be all right. Doyle, I think, yeah, Doyle's tried hard today. I think he's done a lot of back passes today, but I do think he's played a lot better. Andrew going with Cunha, obviously our goal scorer. Nottingham Forest, Gibbs White scoring. I am checking for VAR here. Morgan Gibbs White scoring for Forest. Annoyingly. I'm changing the scoreline, but I am waiting for the VAR to be checked there. Let's have a look. Oh, really poor by Sarr there. Morgan Gibbs White. Sarr gets a toe to it. It was close enough to Sarr to save it, but Sarr was kind of stretching for that. Real shame. So annoying for Wolves, but kind of our last end of the season so far. We can't really just control the game. Wolves in that 4-minute period just couldn't get out of their own half with corners and throw-ins, and Nottingham Forest piles on the pressure, and luckily for Nottingham Forest the door opened and they scored, making it 1-1. Hopefully now Wolves can put on the pressure. It didn't happen at the best time, but at least it's 1-1 now. If it stays 1-1, then we can go into the second half and it's kind of a clean slate. But yes, I do agree that Sarr should have done better. He could have done a lot better. 47 minutes gone. Semedo with the ball. And it's gone out again for a throw-in for Wolves. Kilman pushing forward. Cunha pushing forward again. Cunha tried to keep it in. It's gone out for a throw-in for Nottingham Forest. Kilman to Tommy Doyle. Good movement there by Wolves, but they give the ball away. Ref, not every time Wolves touch a Nottingham Forest player, it's been a foul for Nottingham Forest each time. I understand when there's a foul, but it is a contact sport at the end of the day. I think it's been overdone today. I'm not going to lie. Absolutely. See it out. Get 1-1. I do think the ref today, he hasn't been terrible, but every foul for Nottingham Forest he's given. And he does seem like he's being swayed by the crowd and Nottingham Forest reaction, to be honest. I think he's not letting the game flow as he could be. And if he's going to give a foul for everything, we're not going to see any challenges at all. That's a foul. On that note, we get a foul. And that's first half done. So Nottingham Forest 1, Wolves 1. It's not the win that we want at the moment, but it's still a draw at the moment for a watch-along. Lovely ball taken by Cunha, straight to the right-hand corner. Sadly for Wolves, they couldn't see out the first half. Morgan Gibbs-White scores after a lot of pressure put on by Nottingham Forest in the end. Right, everyone, I will be back in a short moment to come and talk about the first half together. Just going to have a quick drink break and I'll be right back. See you very soon. See you in 1 second. Miss me? Right, it's been just 1 minute. I just needed a brick moment to have a quick drink of tea and just take in that first half. So, Wolves didn't start the greatest. Nottingham Forest had majority of the ball probably in the first 5 to 10 minutes. Wolves grow into the game and Cunha with a lovely goal, showing some great brilliance and some great technicality. Right corner, bangs it in, lovely goal. Sadly for Wolves again, they weren't able to close out that first half. Nottingham Forest were putting us under pressure with corners and throw-ins. And sadly for Wolves, we weren't able to maintain that 1-0 lead to go in 1-0 in the first half. But it's 1-1. It's still all to play for. We've got Cunha on the pitch. We've got Wang Hee-chan to come on. There's no reason why we can't get that win. Right, guys, let's have a look at what you're all saying. King Mo saying we should be winning. Gibbs White deserves ban F9 far. Sam saying it had to be him, didn't it? That's life at the end of the day. Carl saying the same. More Gibbs White always causing trouble. So sad. Really is a shame for us today. It hasn't gone very well. Very sad for us, but we have to move on. We need to push forward. Carl has just reminded me, as always, we have to do half-time snap time. It's that time. And it's not an Easter egg because Easter's over. So, in the comment section, have a guess. What is my half-time snack today? It is a chocolate because I don't eat crisps. So, what chocolate am I eating? Pop it in the comment section and I'll have a look at what you guys are saying. So, what is my half-time snack? Right, guys, let's just update ourselves on what is going on in the rest of the 3 o'clock games today. So, as I said previously, Newcastle beat Spurs 4-0 at home. Brentford Sheffield United is still 0-0. Burnley Brighton are 0-0. Man City went ahead in the 4th minute against Luton. They haven't scored any other goals since, so it's Man City 1, Luton 0. And obviously, Forest and Wolves is a draw at the moment. And Bournemouth and Man United play later. Right, guys, let's have a look at what we are saying. We've got people saying it's a Mars bar. Is it a twirl? Is it a muffin? Is it a Twix? Is it a Bounty bar? Never. It will never be a Bounty bar. I'm not a fan. I don't like coconut and chocolates. Don't get it. A loin bar. That's a bit rare. Snickers or a Terry's chocolate orange. I wish. If I had my choice of being orange chocolate, I had to go rummaging today. It's not my favourite chocolate of all time, but it'll do. It's a classic Whisper. It's not my Aldi chocolate today. It's not my Jive. It's not my Titan. It's not my Racer bar, but it'll do. It'll do. Right, so I just need a moment to take this in. Right, guys, let me know in the comments section, who should we bring on, if we should, in the second half? Let's go back to our lineups today. Let's have a look at our team. Is there anything that we want to change? Let's have a look. So, let's have a look at our team. Overall, I think Cunha's played quite well. He's had a lack of service today. And to be honest, the one shot that he had, he took it. Pablo Sarabia, him missing that open goal was criminal. And I do think Sarabia's played a lot of games currently. So maybe we could bring him off. Tommy Doyle, originally in our lineup, looked like he was playing more forward, but it looks like Joe Gomez and Tommy Doyle have switched their roles today. Tommy Doyle, I think, has played okay. I've been trying to watch him a little bit more during the game, and I can see that he's trying to tell the players where to point. You can see his hand movement saying, go left, go right, go back. So I do think he does put a lot of effort into the game, but he's just passing the ball back too many times. And I can say that again for Lamina, really. If you keep passing the ball back, you're going to increase the pressure on our team. So if you're going to keep doing that and keep putting pressure on the defenders, eventually they're going to score a goal. So we need to keep looking forward. Lamina, I think, has played a better game today, and I wouldn't like to bring him off. Gomez, I personally really like Joe Gomez. I do appreciate that he's aggressive. I like that he goes in for challenges and he wants to push forward. Obviously, he needs to get control of his head. He's a bit of a hot head today. So if he can get that under control, I think he was really lucky to not get a yellow card in that first half. Nelson Semedo, I really think, is a shining light in this team. He keeps pushing forward. He's excellent in defence. He always tries hard. Doherty, I really think is putting a shift in as well. Our defenders today, I can't really fault them too much. Yes, I think they could have done better in the corners, but I can't fault them. And Jose Sarr, for the goal for Nottingham Forest, he should have done a lot better. Even though he was going towards his right, it was mostly central and he did get a foot to it. Maybe he should have gone with his hands, and that was a real shame. Going back to our subs bench, we've got Bentley, King, Dawson, Bueno, Traore, Chira, Hang, Barnett and Fraser. Maybe, if we're looking at the lineup, we could move and take Sarabia off, put Cunha where Sarabia is, and put Wang Hee-chan up front. And maybe we could bring off one of the defenders and maybe bring Dawson in. I really would like to see Dawson back into the game. I do think he needs some minutes. Maybe he could go into defence or he can come into midfield, maybe as a defensive midfielder. If you're looking at our defenders, though, I think of all of them, I might bring off Santiago Bueno. It's not personal to him at all, but I think Max Kilman, Toto Gomez, that is the normal routine of our defence. So maybe we could bring on Dawson in the second half and maybe make it a little bit more calmer there. But what do you think? Who should we bring out? Let's have a look in that comment section. So many comments have just come through. So let me just see if I can see all of them. Daniel saying that he loves a whisper. Can't go wrong. Absolutely. Never. This is mine. I bet saying we always play at the level of our opposition. It's so frustrating. That's a really good point, actually. I do think that if we're playing the big games, the big ones, we do really get up for it. I think when we get ahead, I think, especially in the last month or so, we've really lacked some of that game management and that has hindered us. Andrew saying Huang on for Sarabia. I completely agree with you, Andrew. I think if we bring Cunha where Sarabia is and then put Huang up top, then Wang Hee-chan can lead the line. Cunha can become more of that person coming forward, passing them shots in. So that'd be really, really good. Someone saying Huang on for Lamina. Daniel agreeing there with Andrew saying Sarabia on for Huang. Sam saying Huang for Sarabia. He needs a rest. Yeah, I do think Sarabia, look, we know they're professional football players. They do get paid a lot for what they do, but they are human beings at the end of the day. Sarabia has had to play a lot of games because a lot of our forward line's been out. And eventually that's going to catch up with him. It's going to catch up with him for the whole of the season. Maybe he needs to come off in the second half. Mark Cut saying, great show. Doyle plays too many backwards passes. I would not buy in this summer. I do think Tommy Doyle has a lot of benefits, and Mr. Dazzling Dave himself is a real big fan of Tommy Doyle. Watching him during the game today, I tried to have about 4 or 5 minutes just watching him, and I could see that he was showing the defenders where to put the ball, whether it's left or right, go this way, go that way. But when I look at himself in possession, he's not kind of leading by his example. He keeps passing it backwards. He's not looking forward. And I think for Wolves, we keep getting kind of left out or getting that goal because he's not looking forward enough. And I think that if Doyle keeps looking towards passing it forward, we're going to have less problems in our defence. Daniel saying, or Gomez on for Hwang, then put Doyle in midfield and Amina Hwang up front. Maybe. A lot of people saying Sarabia off for Hwang. A lot of you are agreeing here. Rick saying, bring on Shura, scored on Tuesday, May, bring him on for Sarabia and Hwang. That's a good idea. Sarabia off for Hwang, 100%. A lot of us are agreeing today. All of us are kind of thinking the same thing. Carl Green, Sarabia off for Hwang. Right. We've already decided then. We've already decided. Hwang's coming on for Sarabia. But will Gary O'Neill do that? Next question then. What time, when do you think we should bring Hwang Hee-chan on? I'd be very surprised if he plays for the whole of the second half. If he's fit enough, it'd be great to see. But let me know in the comment section, when would you bring Hwang Hee-chan on to get the best out of him? I think if we see him the 60th minute, I think that'd be really positive. I think that'd give him enough time to get used to the game and also has enough time with his fitness level. We can't expect Hwang Hee-chan to be at the level he was before his injury, but maybe he can come on around then. A lot of you are agreeing with me. Yeah, 65, 60. Andrew saying 65. Daniel saying 65. Half time, if he's fit. Yeah, if he's fit enough, I'd love to see him start the second half. But if he's not, probably 60th minute. I really don't like when managers bring on 2 or 3 players at like the 70th minute or like the 80th minute, because I don't think the players, one, have enough time to get used to the speed of the game, but also they have a lack of time to have impact. And I think if you're bringing on someone in the last 10 minutes, you're asking a lot of them to change the game. So hopefully, if he can't come on straight away, then he'll come on between the 45 and 60th minute, hopefully. Right, guys, so let's just have a look at how Wolves and Forest stats have come up so far. As we've been watching, I think we can all agree that it's been quite even overall. At the moment, Wolves have had 58% of the possession to Nottingham Forest 42%. Shots-wise, Nottingham Forest have had more shots and more shots on target with 3 to our 2, but they are at home, so we shouldn't be kind of surprised by that. Shots off target is 4-3 for Nottingham Forest. Corners, we've had 0 and they've had 5. And I do think in that last 5-6 minute period, that pressure of corners and throw-ins really impacted us and led to that goal for Nottingham Forest today. Thank you to everyone who's put in that comment section. Again, Penny saying, I think 55, 60th minute. Jane saying 60th minute if we are losing. Right, everyone, we've got about 3 to 4 minutes before we kick off again, just waiting for the players to come back out. In the comment section, if you haven't already, please let me know where and who you're watching with today. I would really love to hear about it. And if you haven't done that already, let me know what your prediction is for the end of the second half. So what do you think the final score is going to be? Do you think it's going to be a 1-1 between Wolves and Nottingham Forest, or do you think Forest or Wolves might nick it at the end? And Penny with that positivity, yeah, saying Gary O'Neill's Barmy Army. I'd love to win and hear that screaming over Nottingham Forest. But in the comment section, tell me, what is your score prediction for the second half? And a shameful plug here. I can't apologise for it. Thank you to everyone who is joining us on Always Wolves Fans TV. Really appreciate it. As you can see here, we're on 33.2 thousand subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. Dave is so proud of that. As you can see all the kind of offerings that we have. So we have watch-alongs with me. I try to do every single game that I can. The one game that I did miss was because I was away. So most likely if it's a weekend, I'll be here and I will try to do as many as I can. As also, we have the previews with Magic Mike, which is lovely. And also we have one-on-one chats with different fans channels. So if you love Wolves and if you love listening to content, even if you're not a Wolves fan, as a Wolves fan myself, I follow loads of different channels because I love just listening about football all day. It's one of my favourite things. So if you're enjoying the watch along, I'd appreciate it if you like and smash that subscribe button for us. We really appreciate it and becomes part of that Wolves fans community. Thank you so much. And I'm going to take that shameful plug off. Thank you to everyone in the comment section telling us what we think the score will be. Ibex says, I think it's going to be a 3-1 Cunha hat-trick. Hope so. That'd be amazing. Penny saying she thinks it might be a 2-2 today. Daniel saying a 2-1. Carl still going for a 2-1. And Daniel, thank you for that positivity. I really appreciate it. I like to make this watch along as enjoyable for everyone as possible. I'm learning every day to get better, so I really appreciate that. Thank you. And Daniel saying Wang to score the second goal. I really hope so. Right, everybody, we are just about to kick off now for our second half. Again, just a reminder for you guys, please do not put in the comment section the score, because if you do that, it will just impact the reaction of myself and won't make the viewing as interesting. So please refrain from doing that. Thank you. Wolves have now kicked off. We're in the first minute of the second half. Can we do it? Can we get this win? Right, so Wolves team is Sarr, Totti, Kilman, Bueno, Doherty, Gomez, Lamina, Semedo, Doyle, Cunha, and Sarabia. Gary O'Neill hasn't made any changes from the first half. It's not too surprising. I do think we'll see some changes around the 60th minute mark, so let's see. And Penny saying, actually, I think a 2-1 Cunha scores in the first half. As we know, Morgan Gibbs White scores, and I think Mario Lamina scores. Lovely to see that. Beef Wellen saying, come on, your Wolves. Let's go. Nottingham Forest with the ball. Throw in. Hopefully we can see some good quality football in this second half. Listen to this. Foul for Wolves. How exciting. Foul for Wolves. Throw in for Semedo. Semedo passes it to Doherty, to Cunha. Good movement there by Doyle. A little bit of a loose pass, but I like the idea then. Had a little bit of intricacy. Nottingham Forest with the throw in. Semedo gets it away. Exactly, a foul for Wolves. It's shocking. I can't believe it's happened. I am going to be a little bit sarcastic because of last week, but I'm trying to be as neutral as possible. But at times it's a bit hard, I have to say. Chris Wood then losing his footing. Gifts the ball to Wolves. Lamina with the ball now. Lamina passes it to Doyle. Santiago Bueno. Back to Kilman. Totti Gomez. Hopefully Wolves can keep pushing. Interesting ball there by Totti. Passes it to Santiago Bueno. Bueno's pushing forward now for Wolves. He's travelled a long way. Kind of look like he's a bit in no man's land then, trying to decide what to do. Semedo with the ball. Back to our defence. I agree. Honestly, I was looking at by the law of the game, yes, it shouldn't have been given. But if we all agree as football fans that it was the wrong decision, then we have to change the law. I don't think VAR can have anything that is subjective. It's black and white. If you are living by a computer, you cannot have subjective VAR decisions. It should be black or white. And if the rules aren't, they need to be updated, because it's not fair. If even the West Ham fans said, I'm shocked that goal wasn't given, there's something clearly wrong with the rules. Jane saying still plenty of time for VAR. No, I don't want it. I can't deal with that, Jane. 49 minutes in. Wolves with the ball, throw in for Semedo. Pass it to Doherty. Back to Semedo. Challenge by Hudson-Odoi on Semedo. Hudson-Odoi gifting us a foul then. Dell saying what we're all saying. Come on, Wolves, score. Let's do it. We can. Lamina with the ball. Doherty. Matt Doherty being pushed back. Ball won by Nottingham Forest. Good defending by Totti. Totti was brought down. Looks like the referee was trying to let the game go, but he hasn't. He's brought it back for the 2 injuries. Penny saying, I've just changed my profile in hope some self-actualisation now of Lamina celebration. Fingers crossed, I hope it comes true. Both of the players are being a bit dramatic on the floor. I'm not going to lie, and I'm going to say the Wolves player as well. It didn't look that bad. Josie Gomez is up. Just waiting for Nottingham Forest player to get up now. Williams is back up for Forest. Seems okay. $50 minutes gone. We're still 1-1. Around the midpoint, I will update you on the 3 o'clock kickoffs and where that puts Wolves in the table. I'll do that around the 60th minute for us, just to keep you updated on those scores. Lamina with the ball, passes it to Cunha. Lovely ball by then. Joel should have done better. Nottingham Forest with the ball in defence. On the daily, looking for Williams. Semedo wins the ball back. Loose distribution there by Sarr. He should have just held onto the ball there. Joe Gomez starting the second half as he did the first one, and he's had a yellow card. It was just a silly foul. He knows better. If you're going to foul him. But he literally he kicked for the ball, missed it, and kicked the player. You didn't need to do that at all. He's just given himself a yellow card. I don't know why he's arguing about it. You've had a silly foul, and then you got a yellow card. You need to get behaved, you're done. Lots of positivity here saying, come on, your Wolves. Absolutely. Fingers crossed we can find that win today. If not, a draw. But come on, let's keep positive. Win today. We can do it. Nottingham Forest have a free kick. Rayner, throw in. Picked up by Wood. Wood with the ball. Semedo wins the ball back, trying to get it away for Wolves, trying to make a counter-attack. Cunha wins a foul there. Nottingham Forest players being a little bit sneaky there. Definitely chaotic Ranger. Gomez is a bit too wound up. This is one of the kind of probably weaknesses of Gomez. He struggles to kind of get out of his own head. But I do think as he matures, that will leave and that will get better over time. But he just created a problem for himself there. Doyle, an ambitious free kick that doesn't reach any of the Wolves players there. Gives it straight back to Nottingham Forest. Murillo in defence for Nottingham Forest. Gibbs wiped the ball. Throw in for Wolves. Wolves haven't started the best this second half. They've been struggling to get hold of the ball. I think Wolves need to make a change. And as I say that, Wanky Chan is currently getting warmed up to come on. Probably the 60th minute. Let's see. Really excited to see Wanky Chan back. I do think we've missed him terribly, especially just holding that front line. Forest with the ball, but cleared by Lamina. Lamina passes it to Santiago Bueno, back to Totti. Totti passes to Kilman. Pass it along our defence again. Cunha to Doyle. Doyle pushing forward. Loose pass again by Doyle. He's made 3 bad passes this second half. Rainer with the ball for Forest. Morgan Gibbs White is brought down by Doherty. Wolves players crowding. Gomez and Doyle give the ball away. Gomez has got to be careful. I think Gary O'Neill needs to bring Gomez off. I think his head's slightly gone, and I don't know if he can regulate his own kind of emotions at the moment. So maybe if we look at the bench, let's look at the lineup. So if we take Joe Gomez off, keep Doyle on. He has had a few loose passes, but he's not on a yellow card. We'll bring Tommy Doyle, Gomez off, Fabio Sarabia off, Matthias Cunha can stay where he is, put Wanky Chan on. If we look at other players to come on, maybe we could bring on Fraser as 2 strikers, or we possibly could bring on a Traore or a Chira maybe. 56 minutes gone. It's currently 1-1. Ball in possession of Nottingham Forest. Lamina is arguing. Morgan Gibbs White pushing forward for Nottingham Forest. He's going to take a pop. Not good. Nottingham Forest are now ahead 2-1. Really sloppy by Wolves there. The way in which Lamina was moaning about the loose pass, the Wolves players look like they're more annoyed by their own performance. They're actually looking where the ball is. Hopefully, I really hope it is offside. But is it going to be a foul? Let's have a look. Morgan Gibbs White pushing forward. Doherty brings him down. And it drops to the Nottingham Forest player. And he scores. Who scored for them? It is Rainer scoring. Danilo scoring for Nottingham Forest. Real shame, but with 58 minutes in, Nottingham Forest 2, Wolves 1. We've got enough time to turn this around. We need to bring Wanky Chan on now. Yeah. So Gomez is coming off for Wanky Chan. I think that's a smart decision. I do think Gomez's head is slightly gone, and I don't think he'd stop himself getting that second yellow. So I do agree with that decision. And Doherty has come off for Hugo Bueno. So let's see if these tactics by Gary O'Neill push Wolves more forward. We really haven't had much of the ball this second half. It's been really hard to watch. Wolves with ball, Wanky Chan. Oh, Wanky Chan wins the ball, pushing forward. He's gone down. Is it a penalty? Referee said there's nothing in it. Does this to Wanky Chan and walks away. So happy to see Wang on the bench. Just in that instance there, you could see his strength, you could see his power, his speed. Just what we're missing. So hopefully now with Wanky Chan and Cunha on the bench, let's see if this is going to change the Wolves team and their kind of conduct the second half. Carl saying can't afford to have a red card. Graham, absolutely. I think Gary O'Neill's made the smart decision bringing him off. Ibex saying the problem is Wolves are complacent. We have been recently. When we get a goal, we struggle to manage having the lead or manage having the goal. And I think we've shown a lot of immaturity there. Foul on Cunha. Santiago Bueno. Doyle. Pass it back to Kilman. 60 minutes in now, everybody. Nottingham Forest 2, Wolves 1. We have Wanky Chan back on for Wolves with Cunha. It's like watching a dream team back to see Pedro Neto back. Be interesting to see what Nottingham Forest choose to do. Are they going to sit back and defend, or are they going to push forward? Cunha with the ball. Wanky Chan. Back to Totti. Doyle. Passes it towards Semedo. Semedo going on the inside. Lovely cross to Sarabia. Wang shot blocked by Nottingham Forest. But better. That style of play is so much better. You can, with Wanky Chan, you can literally see just a shift in how we're playing. We look a lot more comfortable, even in the first 5 minutes of him coming on. Wolves now with a goal, with a corner. Sarabia crosses it in. Bueno. Cunha in. I'm terrified because it was close and I don't know what VAR is going to say. And this is a problem with VAR. I'm scared to react. I'm scared to be excited because I don't want to be disappointed again. But 2-2, come on. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Whenever I see Wolves score, I'm like, yeah, but VAR needs to be here for 5 minutes first. But Forest 2, Wolves 2. Not a surprise. Wanky Chan comes on. The whole team looks so much more comfortable. Everyone's saying, come on, Wolves. Mark Clark saying, yes, 2-2. Justin Rose saying, I think this could be an 8-1 win. Let's go. I wouldn't be that excited, but I'd take it, and it can't be. It's going to be 8-2. Get in. Fantastic by Cunha. He's on for a hat-trick. We are now 2-2. 62 minutes gone. I'm always scared when the ref is talking if something's going to be checked. Goal is being checked. VAR checking. Just waiting for the VAR decision. They're looking for a possible handball. Goal stands. Can you believe it? The goal stands. I'm being dramatic, but I'm just scared whenever we score. I can't take the stress. I'm aging. Like every time I watch a Wolves game. Dave needs to start paying for my moisturiser, I swear. Thank you, Richard. Really appreciate it. When the game's like this, the commentary does it itself 2-2. Amazing game to watch. Hudson-Odoi denied by Sarr. Again, Wolves, come on. They need to control the game. You've got 2-2, remove the pressure. Sarr, good save by Sarr then. Wolves, you need to control the game. Slow down. Wolves for life saying, what? The goal stands is VAR? Are the refs okay? I think so. Maybe the refs have seen the light. They've seen the light. 64 minutes gone, 2-2. Forest with the corner, swinging, get it away. Sarr gets it. And I was going to say in the 60th minute that I would give you the 3 o'clock kickoffs. I'm sorry, currently the game's been a bit mad. Let's go back. So, quickly, Brentford 2, Sheffield United 0, Burnley 0, Brighton 0. Man City have added to their win with a 2-0 at the moment. And of course, Forest and Wolves are 2-2. But can we find a win? I really hope so. There is a change for Nottingham Forest coming up now. Rick saying we need Dawson on. Absolutely. I think we should take Santiago Bueno off and then put Dawson in his natural position. And I think that would help us close up shot. I agree. Back and running out. Lemina with the ball, pushing forward. Wolves look so much more comfortable having Wang and Cunha on the pitch together. Really good movement there by Bueno. Good cross. Sarabia misses it. Semedo gets a loose ball. Sarabia to Semedo. Lovely ball there by Sarabia. Semedo with the ball. He's being closed down by the Forest player. Good defending by Nottingham Forest there, but it's a throw-in for Wolves. We need to keep this pressure going. Carl, really good point, mate, definitely. We need to keep the pressure on. When we just keep going forward, backwards and backwards, we just aren't defending as well as we used to a couple of seasons ago. Come on, Semedo. Semedo losing the ball. Really nice flick by Gibbs White there. Goes out for a throw-in, and it's for Semedo. Semedo with the ball again. I'm telling you, unsung hero Semedo. I think he plays really well. I've never watched a game this season and thought Semedo hasn't played relatively well. I've been really, really impressed with him so far. Hugo Bueno with the ball. Cunha brought down. Foul. Foul for Wolves. Kilman pushing forward for Wolves to Sarabia. Wanky Chan asking for the ball. Goes back to Kilman. Doyle, Kilman. A lot more. One passes now. Lack of touches, which is good. The Wolves are starting to move the ball a lot quicker now, which is really good to see. Semedo with the ball. Passed it to Wanky Chan. Back heel from Wanky Chan was absolutely lovely then. Nottingham Forest win the ball back, but that was lovely by Wanky Chan. Nottingham Forest pushing forward. This game's so much better now for a neutral. Ryan with the ball. Wolves holding their defensive shape. Kilman gets it away. Loose ball there by Huang, but Huang's trying to win the ball back. Excellent defended by Semedo there. It's a goal kick. Lovely defending there by Semedo. 68 minutes gone. 2-2. And all to play for. Looks like there's going to be another change for Nottingham Forest. Looks like it's forward coming on. A lot of people hoping that Cunha gets a hat-trick today. I really hope so. I'd also like Wanky Chan on the score sheet as well. Saar with the ball. Hugo Bueno, Cunha. Bueno to Totti. Nottingham Forest are really trying to push Wolves back. That we always look so uncomfortable in defence, and I feel like every time we score, we're doing exactly the same thing, and I hate it. I just hate it. Forest win the ball back. Morden gives White. Rayner. Forest cross it in. Good defended by Bueno. And it's a foul on Wolves by Williams. Bringing Cunha down. No one touches Cunha. Leave Cunha alone. Definitely a foul for Wolves. 70th minute. Nottingham Forest are just making a change now. Wolves for life saying so far I'm correct 2-2. I really hope. There's no reason we can't get a 3-2. Rayner's coming off. Daniel, agree with you. Leave Cunha alone. He's just come back. Exactly. Don't touch him. Leave him alone. Wolves with the ball out with Tommy Doyle. Wolves pass it along their 6-yard box again, which I absolutely hate. Totti. Loose ball then by Wolves. Nottingham Forest with the ball now. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Williams. Wolves win the ball back. Doyle. Again, everyone, thank you. It's amazing. 84 of you watching, which is absolutely brilliant. If you haven't already, share it. Share the watch along if you can. If you haven't liked already, please like it. I really appreciate the support today. Thank you to everyone in the comment section telling me what you think of the game. If you have any questions at all about Wolves or about the Premier League this season, please put them in and I'll try and answer as many as I can. We are currently 72 minutes in and it's 2-2, all to play for. I'm a lot more comfortable now with Wang and Cunha on at the same time. Hopefully we can find that winning goal today. Daniel, I agree with you. I hate when we play across the 6-yard box. It's my bugbear. I hate it. You're just asking for pressure. Hudson-Odoi of the ball. Dele. Williams with the ball again. Wolves for life saying, what's your score prediction for Wolves versus Arsenal? I'm not going to be negative. Arsenal are playing very well this season. They've been putting teams away for fun. So, ideally, with Cunha, Hwang back, Neto most likely won't be back. I think a draw would be good. I think a 2-2 draw for Wolves. But I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal nicked that game. But I'm always going to be positive. But Arsenal have played really well this season. So I would take a draw against Arsenal. And if we get a win, happy days. But thank you for your question. Ibex saying what we're all thinking. Of course we play worse when we score. Yeah, it's what we do. We just build pressure. Every time they score, We go, okay, let's pass along the 6-yard box, allow them to come in, not giving the ball to the attackers, and then we pay the price for it. We need Dawson. But I don't, looking at the Wolves subs bench, it doesn't look like he's coming on at the moment. "73 minutes in. Tommy Doyle. Cleared by Semedo. Cunha and Wangi Chan are fighting for the ball, but there's no service to them. Zaichin saying, I think Arsenal will destroy us. I really hope not, but they have been very good this season. They have been scoring goals for fun. Actually, let's just have a look at the last Arsenal. I'm sure they've had like 4-0, 5-0. Let's have a look. Yeah, 4-1 Newcastle, 6-0 Sheffield United, 2-0. Yeah, so it's a lot to ask, but, you know, you never know. We could win it. Who knows? But I really hope this is going to show my true colours. If Wolves could stop Liverpool winning at the end of the season, I would find that quite funny. Liverpool have won enough in the last few seasons. It'd be nice to see the Premier League title going somewhere else other than up north. It'd be nice for it to be in the Midlands or in London, in the south. Obviously, it'd be my dream if it was in the Midlands, but, you know, we need to move it around. It's been up north for a while. We need to bring it back down. 75 minutes in. Jane's talking about the Arsenal game, saying we do well against top sides. Yeah, we do. I was really surprised with that Man United game. That was one that shocked me the most to my core. I honestly believe we were going to beat Manchester United, but we literally fought back and ran out of steel. Cunha has come off. He's played 75 minutes, which is fantastic. Still with Forest. Morgan Gibbs White. Gibbs White pushing forward again. Semedo's with him, takes him down. Morgan Gibbs White being over dramatic. Don't like it. If it's a foul, it's a foul. Don't try and make someone get a worse card than it is. Don't like that. Lovely question. I think Wolves will be out for Premier League at the end of the season. I think 8th is achievable. We just need to win these games. As long as Wangi Chan and Cunha are fit, let's have a look at our last Premier League games just to double check for Wolves. Who have we got left to play? Who have we got left? So next week we've got Arsenal. I think that's going to be a hard task for us. I think if we can get a draw against Arsenal, it is at home at Molineux. So if we're going to do it, we're going to do it at home. It's a 7:30 kickoff. Wolves play really well at night. Love the game. The atmosphere will be absolutely amazing. So maybe a draw. If we can get a win, brilliant. We've got Bournemouth at home. We should beat them. Luton at home. We should beat them. Man City away. Same as Arsenal. If we can get a draw, amazing. If we lose, it's Man City. We've got Crystal Palace at home, and then we end at Anfield away. So really, looking at them, we've got 1, 2, 3 winnable games there, and the other 3 top 3 teams in the league. So let's see. If we can get 8th, that would be brilliant. We should be able to pick up, I think, how many games we've got left? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I think we could get 9 points, 9 or 10 points. So let's have a see. But I really hope so. A lot of you saying 8th or 9th as well. Yeah, Carl got 3 home games. So we should get 9 points, maybe 9 to 10 points if we can. We are 77 minutes in. Nottingham Forest 2, Wolves 2. There's a lot of possession by Nottingham Forest at the moment. Wolves seem to be kind of not setting up shop, but trying to get in their defensive shape. Semedo defending really well. Daniel saying, could we do the double over Man City? You never know. Well, I will say as well, we're playing Arsenal in between their game against Bayern Munich, so you never know. Good defending there by Hugo Bueno, and he gets a goal kick. Fantastic work there, mate. Really good. I really like Hugo Bueno. I wouldn't mind him starting a little bit more. He was starting a lot last season, but not anymore. We're 78 minutes in. Could this be a draw? Could it be the moment we get a draw on the Watchalong? If it's a win, I'll pass out. It'll be amazing. Tommy Doyle with the ball again. Passes it forward. Loose pass. Doyle, he's driving me insane. He's honestly driving me insane today. Every time I'm like, oh, nice pass. No, loose ball. He's driving me insane. If Gomez didn't have a yellow card, I would have brought Doyle off. But Gomez had to lose his rag a little bit. Hudson-Odoi crosses it in. Nico Williams volleys it, and it's straight to Sarr. Luckily, it's still 2-2. Let's have a look. For 3 o'clock kickoffs, Brentford are 1-0 up. Burnley and Brighton, it's now 1-1. City are 3-1 up. Traore finding Lamina. Wolves are currently sitting 11th at the moment. Nottingham Forest winning the ball back. Hudson-Odoi with the ball for Forest. Morgan gives White. Loose ball. Wolves win the ball back. Sarabia. Wanky Chan asking for the ball. Sarabia. Poor pass. Poor. Couldn't execute the pass. I'm saying it like I could do the pass, but you know what I mean. You're paid to make the pass. Hudson-Odoi with the ball. What's going to do? Goes for a shot. Goes straight towards the goalkeeper. Jose Sarr with the ball. 82 minutes gone. I wonder how much extra time there's going to be. In the 85th minute, I will ask you guys who your man of the match is. So just be ready. Hopefully by then we'll be 3-2 up. Wanky Chan trying to win the ball back, trying to pile pressure on the Nottingham Forest defence. Doyle trying to do the same. It's nice to see Nottingham Forest being pinned back into their own half, to be honest. Lamina. Doyle. Loose pass again. I swear. Doyle, you've got one job. That's why he passes backwards. I get it now. Doyle passes backwards because he can't pass forwards because he always misses. That's what I've been missing. Now I understand. We love you, Doyle, but your loose passes are driving me insane. Wolves with the ball. Hugo Bueno. Lamina. Doyle. Doyle takes a shot and it goes wide. Haven't really seen so much of Sarabia the second half. Doyle's shot is going way wide, climbing. 82 minutes gone. I bet saying we need to bring Sarabia off for look like a dead man walking. Traore with the ball. Loses it to Forest. Penalty shout. Referee says no. Tells them to carry on playing. Morgan Gibbs White. Don't tell Dave. I think I agree with you. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi doesn't know if he's going to... he doesn't know if he's going to pass it or cross it at the moment. Crossing by Forest towards Wood. Hudson-Odoi back with the ball now. Poor cross. Doyle headers it away. Forest win it back. Hudson-Odoi passes it. Opportunity. Opportunity for Forest. Behind. $85. Forest have had 7 corners compared to our 1, and I do think today, how they've piled on the pressure of corners, we just look uncomfortable. Nottingham Forest with the corner. Gibbs White takes it. Away. Challenged by Santi Bueno, goes out for another corner. Keep an eye on Sar's vision. If you can't see, doesn't stand. Even though he's like 6'2", you can't see. Sar pushes it away. Nottingham Forest still piling pressure. Williams, Morgan Gibbs White, away by Kilman, goes out for another corner. Don't like it, don't like it. I can see everyone in the crowd just laughing at nervousness. That's me right now. And there's 91 of you watching. That's amazing. Make sure you all like, please. Really appreciate it. Oh! Sorry, I had an aneurysm. Nottingham Forest corner. Miss. Goes out for a goal kick. 86 minutes gone. Wolves making 2 changes. Semedo's coming off. Chira and Fraser's coming on for Sarabia. I agree with that change for Sarabia. I'm quite surprised Semedo's coming off. I think he's played quite well. 55 you've liked so far. It's amazing. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, smash that like button, please. I really appreciate it. Every one of you are saying, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Everyone's saying, make a push. I'd love to do a watch-along when we're 5-0 up. No worries. Just chilling back, enjoying the game. But that'd be boring. Eight, 7 minutes gone. Lamina with the ball. Doyle. He passes it back and he makes it to Kilman. That's it. Pass it back. Loose pass. Off Wanky Chan. Throw in for Nottingham Forest. 2 changes coming up for Forest now. The game is really being broken up now, really slowing down because of these changes. It's going to be very hard for any team really to get the winner at the moment. There's not really much time to be playing. We've got 88 minutes to go. I'm going to ask you now, I don't know how long it's going to be for added time, maybe 5-6 minutes maybe. So let me know in the comment section who your man of the match is. Some of you have already mentioned Cunha, which is absolutely a good shout with his 2 goals. Who is your man of the match today? Let me know. Maybe Cunha can nick another goal and get a hat-trick and win the game. Carl, yeah, I agree. Probably will be, probably be 6 minutes added time. Imagine if it's 9 or 10 again. Can't take the pressure. Nuno taking the throw-in for Nottingham Forest. Wanky Chan battling really well, getting the ball up. Throw-in for Wolves. Thank you, Daniel. Cunha, man of the match. Braun saying Cunha goal was too good not to be man of the match. His first goal was absolutely brilliant. 89 minutes gone. Wolves with the ball. Trewer. Forest pushing forward. I think the Nottingham Forest player didn't know if he was going for goal or he was trying to cross it. I think he was in two minds, and luckily for Wolves, we escape. Rick saying both players I thought would have been man of the match or on the bench. Semedo played well, but Cunha, welcome back, man of the match. Cunha, man of the match. Sam saying Cunha, man of the match for me. And Carl saying Cunha. Definitely agree with you guys. 93 of you watching. That's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's 6 minutes. Bang on, Carl. Well done. Bang on. He knows his stuff. 6 minutes added time. Can we find the winner? Definitely, Brian. I never miss a game. Weekend's football weekend. 91 minutes. Game stopped for a foul on Wolves. Come on, Wolves, push forward. Cunha off today. Cunha's played so well today. He's really shown why and why we've missed him so much. 2 good goals. First goal was lovely. Rodrigo Rivera is a very lucky boy for not getting a yellow card. He really scraped Lemina's leg there and he looks in pain. Lemina's back up. He looks okay-ish. Going to shake it off. Kilman's going to take the free kick for Wolves. Come on, Lemina. Get your head done. We just need to get through this game. Tree saying man in the match, Cunha. Definitely. Come on, Wolves. Push forward. Doyle, get the ball. I thought that was a free kick on Doyle, but it looks like it's gone to be a goal kick instead. Forest with the ball. Kilman with the ball. Back to Traore. Come on, boys. It's one chance. You've got 6 minutes. There's always one more chance left. Come on. 93 minutes gone. Wanky Chan with the ball. He's surrounded by 3 players. Throw in for Nottingham Forest. Questionable decision then. Nottingham Forest player looks like he definitely touched the ball with his hand. Gary O'Neill's not very happy with that. Morgan Gibbs White stopped by Lemina. Lemina pushing forward. Put pressure on him, Hwang. Pressure. Come on, boys. Get the ball back. Loose ball by Forest. 2 minutes left. Probably 3. I bet you're not wrong. We haven't had a chance for a very long time. This second half's been very hard. Very nervy right now. Very nervy. Morn gives White the ball. Just close him down and win it. Lamina, header, gives it back to Forest. Yellow card for Murillo. The ball's being brought back for Wolves. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Thank you. 100 of you are watching. That's amazing. Thank you so much, guys. If you haven't, please smash that like button. I'm really glad that you're enjoying these watch-alongs with me. Fingers crossed we can finish with this draw, and even better if we can get the win. That'd be amazing. But Tommy Doyle is taking the free kick forward. I'm being a bit harsh on Tommy Doyle here. I do love him very much. I think he's great. We've got 2 minutes left, probably. Poor decision by Doyle there. Misses everyone. Might blame the wind a little bit, but poor free kick by Doyle there. You actually can't make this more nerve-wracking at all. 95 minutes. Nottingham Forest with a chance. Corner for Nottingham Forest. I think if Wolves clear this away, I think we're going to end this 2-2. I don't think there's enough time for Wolves to get the goal now, in my opinion. I don't think there's enough time. So we need to close this game out and get the draw. Nottingham Forest. Cleared by Wolves. And that's it. That's it. It's finished. Nottingham Forest 2, Wolves 2. We've had a draw, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a win, but we haven't lost. That's the first draw on a watch-along, the first positive result. And I'm ecstatic about it. Yes, Wolves have shown some problems. Whenever they score a goal, they don't do very well. But we've won. Milo! Hi, Milo. Sorry, my dog's come to say hello. Right, everyone, thank you so much for watching today. Sadly, we couldn't get the win away at Nottingham Forest, but we've got a much-needed draw. I'm just going to update you on the final scores today for 3 o'clock kickoffs. Brentford have won the game against Sheffield United 2-0. Burnley and Brighton are still our 1-1 draw. Man City have put 5 past Luton with a 5-1 win. And Forest and Wolves are 2-2. And that's it. First of all, guys, thank you so much. So many of you are saying another draw, but we haven't had a good result in a while. We need to take the draw and take the points where they're coming from. Thank you to everyone who's been enjoying the watch time with me today. Please smash that like button. If you can't find it, when this live stream ends, you can go straight onto the channel and like it from there. Thank you to everyone who's watched with me today. Again, very soon, in the next 30 minutes to an hour, Always Wolves Fan TV, Dave will be coming to you live with his fan reaction. Thank you to everyone who's been watching today. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your positivity today. It's been a really good game to watch with you. It hasn't been the result we wanted, but it's fantastic to see that Cunha's got back on the score sheet twice. Lovely to see Wang Ki-chan. He didn't have much service towards the end of the second half, so he couldn't really demonstrate himself very well. For the Premier League table, currently, Wolves are sitting 11th with 43 points. Brighton are ahead of them, 44. So it's still all to play for. Chelsea are on 44, obviously with 2 games in hand, and West Ham are on 48. I do believe Wolves maybe can get 10th and 9th, but it all depends on the other teams not getting the results that they want. Thank you to all of you who've been watching today. Smash that like button. I really appreciate it. And I will be back with you for the Arsenal game. Hopefully, it will be a comfortable watch. But we've got 2 of our main forwards back, so we can't ask for any more. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you.